Good morning. Guess what came in the mail? Our Christmas card. Since we haven't been showing our kids' faces, I can't show them to you because obviously their faces are all over them. But we went with, like I told you, we didn't get like nice photos taken professionally this year. So we just did our favorite photos from the year. And that was just kind of a nice switch up. Anyway, so I'm so glad they're in. If you're interested, I can link the design I used. I don't know. If you're just kind of curious what I ended up going with, since I did bring you along for some of the journey. But yeah, so I'm going to try to get those stamped and out of here tomorrow. It's a Christmas miracle. I am going to go try to work out. That's all.
Journey around.
Yes. All right. I'm about to do the Christmas cards, watching A Christmas Story. Because honestly, it's been a few years.
Well, hello. So I went to the gym a little bit ago. Just took a quick shower. I got all the footage imported from yesterday's Vlogmas so I can edit that when I get home. But I'm very quickly going to try and eat some breakfast here. A very, very late breakfast, but a breakfast nonetheless. And I'm going to do some of this oatmeal here. It's the Kodiak... Wait, is it Kodiak Peak? Is that what it's called? Hold on. Yeah, it's this stuff right here. I really like this stuff. There's a couple different flavors, but I like the peak oatmeal that they have. So I'm going to eat some of that, and then I am going to get my hair cut, which I am so excited about. This might be the longest I've gone in years without getting a haircut. I had one scheduled, I don't know, a few weeks before Thanksgiving, and I had to cancel that. And then I was going to go again, like right after Thanksgiving, and then I had to cancel that one again. So like it has been a long time. So I am very, very excited to get my hair cut. And then I'm going to come back. I'm going to edit Vlogmas from yesterday. I'm going to get any agency work that I have to get done. And then I'm going to try and finish up this light today. It's a long story. I think that there is an issue with the wiring, which is beyond my scope. So what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and finish putting the light up. I'm going to check the connections, make sure that it's not something simple, like it's just a loose connection or something like that. But provided that's not the answer, I'm going to go ahead and finish putting it up. And then hopefully sometime in January, I'm going to have my friend Ben come over and look at it, because he and I were texting about it yesterday. He's the same one who was helping with the water heater. By the way, I mentioned in a video that he was a plumber, but he's not a real plumber. He's a mechanical engineer, but he's one of those guys that can just kind of do anything. So he can do plumbing and electrical and all kinds of stuff. So he and I were trying to troubleshoot it from afar, and he couldn't figure it out. So he's like, I'll have to come up and see if he can figure it out. So point of my story is so that I don't just leave it in this little limbo here where it's just hanging half done. I'm going to go ahead and finish putting it up so that way it's actually up and it looks nice. And then sometime in maybe a month or two, he can come out and actually we'll kind of look at it and see if we can figure out what the issue is. I know it might sound silly to actually continue putting it up, but I'm like, honestly, otherwise I'm just going to put it back in the box for a few months. I may as well just put it up, let it sit there for a little while, and then it's never worked since we moved in. So I'm like, honestly, it's no different, and maybe it'll look a little bit better. So anyway, that's my plan. And then after that, we have something we're doing with the girls. And then after that, to this evening, I'm going to be filming a video for my travel agency, People Mover Travel. And we have a YouTube channel, which you should subscribe to. It's People Mover Travel. And myself and a lot of the agents will actually put out videos about Disney and about other things like that, that give a lot of information. They're really, really good. So if you guys are interested, I almost say it's almost like a podcast where it's a bunch of travel agents who are very, very good at what they do. We kind of all just go on and talk about it. So you should definitely go and check that out and subscribe. Tonight we're filming one on character dining in Walt Disney World. So if you like the Disneyville podcast, you would probably very much like this as well. So we're filming that tonight. I think it's going to be going live here in a week or two once we get it edited. So anyway, very, very busy day. That's the plan. Let's see how it actually goes.
I'm genuinely proud of myself. Got all of our Christmas cards ready to go. The only thing I haven't done is shut them. And I do the glue stick method now. I used to, it took forever. So a lot of you guys, I've seen the ones where you line them up and do the glue stick, which is generally what I've been doing. Or I did it last year and it was great. The other thing is, of course, you could do a sponge and do a bunch. But anyway, glue stick works great. It sticks every time. But it was kind of cool because this year I didn't actually have to buy any stamps because I had random leftover stamps from the past few Christmases of buying them. So I didn't have to buy stamps this year. That was pretty awesome. I did discover, however, that some of our, I have one of those stamps for our return address. I bought on Etsy years ago, but I have all of these stickers with our address on them. And they've just been sitting there and I never use them because I always use a stamp. And I was like, you know what? I started to peel some and they didn't stick anymore. I'm like, oh, these are so old. So the ones that did still work, I blasted through those as well. Because I was like, I want to use them up and they're starting to like go bad. Who knew that stickers could go bad? As it turns out, they can. Anyway, so feeling very, very irie. So I need to go to the post office still. I have a gift box type thing. I need to wrap the gifts inside and mail that to a family member that we're mailing like a box to. I don't know if I'll get that done today. We're going to see because I'm editing Vlogmas this time, which I wasn't really on my radar for today. It's a long story. But anyway, shuffling things around, which is all fine, but I may have to do the mailing of the package and stuff tomorrow. So we're just going to kind of see what happens because the kids also have swimming lessons today. So that's what's going on. Feeling very accomplished, which is always a win.
All right, back feeling so crisp. I'm going to, like I said, try and get the Vlogmas from yesterday is exporting right now, so I'll get that uploaded. I'm gonna try and get this light done. I just might be able to get everything done. What a concept.
When I tell you that my sister just called me, and it's a sister that doesn't often call, like we just don't often talk on the phone, we'll text and stuff. And it was two of them together, and the decibel volume in this room was through the roof. I literally had my phone alerted me that the sound levels were too loud. I'm like, my sisters, you ever wonder why I am always shouting at the camera? It is because I grew up with 3 sisters and 2 brothers, and you had to talk so loud to talk over your family. And that is the way I operate. Like I cannot adjust. Even my dad would be like, Jessica, too loud. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, that's all. It just made me laugh. I'm like, it was so loud that my phone was like, too loud. Too loud. You're going to hurt your ears.
Okie dokie. It's up. So at least for the time being, until I get a chance to actually get it up there correctly, it at least looks nice, right? And it's super easy to take down because there's just like 2 little things there at the top and it comes right off. So when eventually I get the chance to have Ben look at it or whatever ends up happening and getting it figured out, it'll be done. But at least for now, it's up. I think it looks nice. It might be a hair crooked now that I'm looking at it, but that's all right. I can live with that. Anyway, so there we go. Done-ish for now. Kinda.
All right, we're at my favorite store called Meijer. I need to go get a couple of things. Like I needed to get melting chocolate for our Thin Mints we haven't made yet. And I think we may be able to make today/tonight. And then I also need to get a couple of things for some gifts that we would need this week. You know what I mean? A little bit earlier. And then I also wanted to look for like a thing of kids wrapping paper because we have one and it's almost out. It's My Little Pony holiday. So I wanted to see if they had anything that kind of struck my fancy because we're going to be getting into gift wrapping here in the next couple of days. And a lot of ours are a little more like pretty, you know what I mean, wrapping paper, which I love, but I know for the girls, it's fun to have the fun wrapping paper. So I'm going to look for that. And I feel like there's a couple other things I need to look at our grocery list that we just need some quick groceries for now, just to tide us over until we can like actually do some planning. And like we're making some food for some of the holiday events we're going to this weekend, but today I'm not going to worry about getting those because honestly, I don't know what I need. So we'll get those another day, but let's go. Wanted to get some new sprinkles. I really just want those right there because they work really well. Like I don't really need these. So look at these. That's kind of cool. Not quite what I was looking for, but I am going to get this sparkly sugar. We have done this before on our sugar cookies and they are so pretty on top of icing. I was eyeing these two, but honestly, I feel like sometimes when they're too big, they just taste weird and it's not the vibe. So anyway, all right, now we've entered the baking area. So I'm hoping this is kind of like one of those random center aisles with holiday stuff that they pull out this time of year, but I'm not seeing the melting chocolate. All right, I'm going to the baking aisle because they didn't have it out there. So hopefully they're not sold out. I feel like we're getting to that time of year where these kinds of things are sold out. So I'm like, they're sold out. They have this kind, which is like in theory better, but what we realize is like the weird candy quick type chocolate that's like probably not like real chocolate for the Thin Mints is better. Which is funny because in any other instance I would say the Ghirardelli would be better, but anyway, they're sold out. So we're gonna do the Ghirardelli for these. They'll still be good, it's just not exactly the same. One of you guys told me that there is a decaf cold brew that Stoke now makes, and I have been on the hunt for it ever since. Haven't found it yet, although I'm now realizing I'm not in the refrigerated area, but yeah, that would be amazing. For Pinocchio's stocking, he would absolutely love, this is exactly the kind of toy he likes. It's perfect size. The Grinch one is cute. I'm thinking about that. All right, I think we found the one. So cute. And then I also just personally fell in love with this one. It looks so like a vintage to me. Vintage Christmas, so I have to have it. All right, so I did end up grabbing a couple of we needed some more, and they were buy one get one half off, tissue paper, things like that. So feeling good. We could probably use another thing of tape, but I probably should look at what we've got going on before I buy that, knowing I'm going to be in the store in the next couple days anyway. So looking pretty good. I think we're good. I want to look one more time for the melting chocolate. Why do I find this genius? Takes all the guesswork out of making a little charcuterie board. Yes, I know it's easy to just lay things out, but the idea of having it kind of compartmentalized is so smart. So I'm wondering if this, I just found in a random aisle here, would be better or closer to what I was talking about. So I might get this as well. Maybe we'll try both.
Okay, it has been go, but we just got home, and in 1 minute, we start our People Mover Travel video I was talking about earlier. Like I said, we're talking about character dining in Walt Disney World. I'm talking about Cape May Cafe and Topolino Terrace, two of my all-time favorites. So we're about to start filming that. I think we're trying to keep this one pretty short, so hopefully should have this done in about 30 minutes, and then we're going to have it go live on the People Mover Travel YouTube channel. Like I said, within a week or two. Once I find out a real date, I'll let you guys know. But very much looking forward to this. Should be really fun. And here we go.
I was going to tell you, because Tyler and I have not really connected about today. I've gotten so many spam calls lately.
Oh, it's out of control. Outlandish. I mean, the texts, the calls. Yeah.
Anyway, at the store, they were sold out of the classic Candy Quick, whatever they call that melting chocolate we'll use. That is just right. I was talking about it earlier. That is just right for the Thin Mints. And sometimes when you get the nice Ghirardelli brand, even though that's definitely better, higher quality, there's no doubt. For whatever reason with the Thin Mints, when we've done it, it's never quite right. It's got to be that weird.
Yeah.
Don't you agree? Well, yeah, you do, because we've talked about it.
Yeah, I like the dark chocolate ones too, but also the
But they have dark chocolate Candy Quick.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
But we tried the Ghirardelli one year, and we were like,
not quite
this chocolate's too good for this in the weirdest way, and it wasn't. Anyway, but I found yet another brand. And anyway, all of that's still in the car. I haven't even brought it in hours ago.
It was funny. I was just thinking about it. I don't know if you guys ever have days like this. Mama said there'd be days like this. I feel like I have not stopped moving from sun up to sundown. It has been go, but I don't know that I actually accomplished anything. I haven't sat down for more than 3 minutes, and I'm but did I actually do anything?
We bumped around, swim lessons, bumped back. No. Just one of those days for you, huh?
I guess I went to the gym.
You did a lot of things today.
I got work done. I got my hair cut.
You had a meeting just now. Yeah,
it was just one of those days that
you did plenty, babe.
But I feel like I didn't do anything that I had on my list to get done. Yeah. Anyway,
hi handsome.
We were
just
talking
about. An appearance? Come here.
We need to watch one of because it's already time's running out. This is day 18, which is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I know, right? But we were talking about we might watch either It's a Wonderful Life or
neither of us
have ever seen it. Christmas in Connecticut. I know. Or
what was the other one you last year we watched Miracle on 34th Street.
Meet Me in St. Louis.
Never seen that.
That'd be
Thinking
a good
of Judy Garland, Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, look at one of those old
classic. I kind of think we should do It's a Wonderful Life because it is insane that we have not ever seen it.
Have you ever seen White Christmas?
Yes.
Okay.
That I would not hate watching that though
That's a
either.
good one.
Oh no. But I think we should do It's a Wonderful Life. That's
Okay.
where my vote
Okay.
goes.
All right, I'm good with that because neither one of us has seen that. I've seen White
Yeah,
Christmas,
which is-
and apparently you have too. I thought you hadn't seen
Yes, no, but it was weirdly like recent, like only a few years ago
it.
at
Okay,
my parents'
okay.
house.
So yeah, let's do It's a Wonderful Life. Let's get weird.
Everyone's like,
weird
what?
about
That's
that.
like classic. It's weird because we've somehow managed to get through 30 plus years
Yeah.
of our lives without ever seeing it. And I know like the general premise. I know a lot of the like famous lines, like, but
Yeah, it's one of those things.
But for whatever reason, watching the old school Miracle on 34th Street last year was one of my favorite memories. So I'm like, there's something about it. It just
You know
feels
what we have
cozy and calm.
to watch this year, though, that we've been talking about doing for years and years and years, and we've never done it? Die Hard. We have to watch Die Hard.
Yes.
Die Hard's one of those movies that I'm pretty sure every show I watch talks about Die Hard all the time, and I've never seen Die Hard.
I know.
Like,
I
Brooklyn
literally
Nine-Nine
just
talks
today-
about it all the time. There's an
Someone talks
episode of
about it.
Bob's Burgers where they make a musical out of it. Like, there's like... What's
Is
the
it
other
that
show?
good? Is the movie that
But
good
what's the other show
to
that-
deserve all of these references? Honestly, you guys tell me.
What's the
Is
other
it?
sitcom that we watched that, like, the main character is obsessed with Die Hard? Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and there's another one that they talk about Die Hard all the time. Oh, that's going to drive me crazy.
I don't know.
You guys know what I'm talking about?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine was top
There's
of
another
mind.
like sitcom with human actors that they talk about Die Hard all the time, and it's I can't think of.
I feel like The Office references it at least once.
I don't know.
think.
Anyway, you guys know? You guys know what I'm talking about?
Someone does.
Oh, yeah.
One of you guys are like, I love it. Yeah. So, but overall, yeah, today just flew by.
Yeah.
It felt like it was just one of those days, but we're inching closer. I got some gift wrap, by the way. It's really
Nice.
we only needed a little bit, but I wanted to get another like little kid one.
Oh, you got gift wrap.
Sorry,
I thought you.
I got 0 gifts wrapped.
Got it.
None
On the
are
page.
wrapped. Oh my gosh.
I was not on the page
Honestly,
there for a minute.
it's kind of better that we have some of our celebrations are going to be earlier than usual because we'll get some of those wrapped
Mm-hmm.
and then they're out of here and then
Yeah.
we can focus on like the kids, etc.
True.
Anyway,
Very true.
so yeah.
All right.
Well, I hope you enjoyed yet another day of Vlogmas. Hope you're ready for tomorrow. We're
We
cruising
also
on through.
we are going to plan on doing our book review at some point here, and that will be one day of Vlogmas. We don't know. I don't know. We've talked about
I don't know
what day,
when we're going to film that, babe.
but we will. We did talk about doing that though.
Honestly, if we do, we're gonna have to do it like at night, and we don't have any nights free. I don't think from tomorrow through Christmas. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. If
We'll
we
figure it
don't, if for some reason it's not a day of Vlogmas, we could do it after Vlogmas, like within that week or so.
Like after, like between Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah, like we've done that before, so
Yeah.
you will get it sometime in the next few weeks. I know some of you guys are super into it.
Yeah.
And it is always fun. We're gonna
is
do
fun.
a different spin on it, though. You remember what we talked about?
Yeah, which
Well, we'll share it because we're still in the planning phases in that video.
and it's
clearly.
subject to change 10 times anyway.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Anyway.
All right. Anyway, anything else?
No.
All right. See you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.